proceed, let your truth unfold. Real talk, real hearts, real souls. It's coffee and conversations with Joe, where your voice has room to grow. No judgment, just love that flows. Coffee and conversation.
Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome in. It's Wednesday, your favorite show. Coffee and Conversation with your boy Joe Lockett. Y'all, thank y'all so much for a new season that we got going on right now, man. Listen, we bring y'all some of the most exciting guests. Today's show, woo! And I gotta tell y'all this before we even get into this great show today, right? Because I got some friends on the show today. I got Frenchie on the show, and I got Posey on the show, okay? So we finna laugh and have a really good time, y'all. But I want to thank everybody that's been following me on my social media page, especially my Facebook page, man. I hope you guys like some of the changes that I've done there. If not, go check out my Facebook page, right? And there's a lot of good stuff happening over there. Been telling y'all a little bit about my heartbreak when I went through my divorce and how I really felt about things. Go check out my page. But yeah, welcome into the show, man. Y'all got y'all coffee. I got my cup of Joe. I hope my friends on the set got their stuff going on. And let me introduce you guys in case you didn't know. I got an MC and a host in the building. We call her what? Miss Jackie French. How you doing?
I'm doing just great.
You doing good? The Jackie French. Yes, and then the one and only that everybody knows who he is. The funniest comedian in the world. One of them, you know what I'm saying? The one and only Deno Posey.
Good morning, Joseph.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's why your cord, that cord on the back of him.
Because I feel like I gotta call you Joseph because this theme music, I didn't know you had this beautiful lullaby type of theme. Morning coffee with like this thing. Where does this come from?
I always have a theme song, you know.
Yeah,
that.
but this was Joseph-ish. This wasn't Joe.
My government name is Joe.
Nah, this was some Joseph right here. This was some Joseph. This was, I heard violins, birds, and stuff in the background.
It's a morning show.
It was calming and relaxing. I wasn't prepared for this.
Really was.
Listen, I do radio. I thought we was finna come in here with a boom bang and spitting
that.
Yeah, I thought we was finna drop something or whatever. And then I come here with a lullaby. I was like, oh, I'm on Joseph's show.
What's been going on, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
We're doing good.
Everybody good?
Always good. Always good.
Man, I want to appreciate y'all coming in for the new season of Coffee and Conversation, man. I want to have some fun with y'all. But I know y'all got a lot of things going on. Dino, you still on the stage doing your thing, right?
Yeah, man. Look, I'm on the stage anywhere and every chance I get, and thank you for that. And listen, if you've ever seen me before, thank you for coming out and hanging with me. And if you've never seen me before, there's a couple of opportunities coming up. I'll be in the 14th, I'll be in Huntsville, Alabama, at the Orion Theater. It's an outdoor theater that they built in the new area downtown in Huntsville. Now, I'm told, I'm going to brag a little bit, they've never had a comedian do the Orion Theater outside before. Yeah, your boy is breaking ground right there. So, it's going to be outdoors. It's for Father's Day. So if you're out there, bring your dad. It's the No More Dirty comedy tour. Me and a fantastic funny dude out of Atlanta, Double D. And then the following weekend, I'm going to be in Montgomery, Alabama at the Davis Theater doing a Father's Day kind of showtime at the Apollo type thing. So if you got some talent, you want to bring it in there. If you don't got some talent, be careful because we might get at you a little bit. But
right.
Just trying to stay out here and have a good time and spread joy and laughter to people. So
man, I've seen a couple of your sets, man. And like I said, I've heard the jokes, but each time I come in, the joke's still funny.
Yeah.
And he here's the thing about it. With him, his adaptation. Like that word.
I like that, Joseph.
I'm sorry,
I like that, Joseph.
Say that word again.
Adaptation.
Okay.
I like that.
The audience is marvelous. Marvelous. He can make anybody laugh. Real talk.
Yes.
And I want to get into this with y'all. So, Jack, what all you got going on though? You got anything going on?
I actually have something Father's Day weekend. Actually, I'm going to say this is in the works. Okay. So I'll know something this evening. So I can't really speak on it, but I got a few things going
on. She got the big deals that she can't speak on.
Yeah, I can't speak on yet.
Legally, she can't speak on it.
The ink on the check is not.
Her people got to finish talking with their people.
That's right. But I'm hoping to have some more gigs in the upcoming month.
Okay.
So that's why, I'm on his shirt. I'm on his shirt tail.
That's okay. That's okay. That's not a bad shirt tail to be on.
It's a wonderful shirt tail.
Yeah, that's not a bad shirt tail. Hey, Deno, so I'm gonna talk.
Check.
What you looking around for, sir?
My shirt tail. Checking. What's going
man,
on?
So I've been on my page. I've been talking about me going through my divorce and all that other stuff. So I know you've been married for
A long time.
okay,
63 years.
you're not even 63 years.
63 years.
63 years.
You know Miss Posey gonna beat you.
Look, that's 32 and a half for her, 32 and a half for me. Them two different situations right there.
You know what?
My 32-year experience and her 32-year experience.
We're not gonna do this.
That's usually, that means he probably don't know his anniversary date.
No,
What is your anniversary date?
It's August 30th. But check this.
August 32nd.
August 30th. The reason I say it's 32 different years because it's 32 years of me thinking that water in that shower was too hot. Well, she think it ain't hot enough.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's 32 years of me thinking that thermostat should really be on 68 when she got it on 72.
Yeah.
So we have different perspectives on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I say that.
Okay.
And Jackie, you're single.
Yes, I am very.
Hey,
What?
Jack, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm gonna just go on, walk on off.
Hey, you want to
Hold
rest
on.
of the show?
Yeah,
Hold on,
they
let
ain't
me-
need me no more.
Hey, Jack, you want to have some coffee with me? And me and you can do this show. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
sitting over here. I will not be
So,
ignored.
Jack, how long you been single?
Oh, a long time. Long
We're
time.
now watching the natural mating habits of the African American male. Watch as he tries to sit back and look smooth and talk to a female. Observe him in his native habitat.
Oh, gosh.
I love it. Hey, Deno, so you've been married a long time. So let me ask you this, man. When you're doing your shows, right?
Yeah.
What is one of the funniest things you've seen a married couple do?
Married couples do a whole bunch of funny stuff. Like I've seen one situation where like one spouse just kept getting up, going to the restroom in the middle of the show, and the other one's like, "Yeah, this is what he do," and so it immediately let me know he got bladder issues.
Oh, Lord. Do you call him out about his bladder issue?
Sometimes I do. I was like, maybe we should have set you closer to the back door back there. But you see couples do all kinds of stuff.
Right.
You see, depending on the joke you tell, you may see one half of the couple laugh hysterically,
Right.
and then the other half be looking like,
Yeah, this
and so I know I touched the nerve there.
Yeah.
And sometimes, depending on how foolish I feel, I'm leaning in on that nerve.
So you be causing problems, we'll say sometimes.
No. I want everybody to go home happy. I want to go home happy.
Yeah.
So Jackie,
Back to me.
yes, let's talk about you a little bit in the dating world, though. In the dating world, what? Do you mind telling your age?
I'm 50, newly 50.
Newly 50.
Yes.
Okay, so have you been married before?
No.
Okay, so you haven't been married.
No.
So how is dating at 50?
That was a big breath right there.
He's right. let me answer this by asking you a question.
Sure.
So about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, one of my friends said to me, Jackie, you've never been married. You've been on your own all this time. He said, you're a red flag. I said, why am I a red flag? Because I've been by myself for so long. Would I be able to be in a relationship and not be selfish or be stuck in my ways?
My first question would be, honestly, why you, as beautiful as you are, have not been married. So I would hope you would probably say, I was close to being married.
Oh,
didn't work out.
yeah. Got a couple rings.
Yeah.
You
So
still got them.
Yeah. Give me the ring back. I'm sorry. No.
what, the man can't get his ring back?
For what?
Because you're not going to marry him.
That was a part of the contract.
There was no contract. I
Okay,
didn't sign
y'all in
anything.
the chat out there, please let me know. If a man give a woman a ring and propose to it and she says no, it get called off, should she give the ring back?
Or better yet, if he
Yes.
asks for the ring back, should you give it back? And if he doesn't, should you offer it?
No, and if he doesn't ask for
If he
it,
don't ask
If
for
you
it
don't
back,
ask for
okay,
it,
if you don't ask
don't
for
give
it,
it to
back,
him.
that's
all right.
different. So your guys didn't ask for it.
No.
Okay.
Neither one of them.
No.
Was it? It was
Now
a
this
nice
me
ring?
being crazy. They was that ready to get rid of you. You ring and everything.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's go.
Hold on, Deno. More red flags.
But no, seriously.
That's $6,000 rate.
Seriously.
You go.
And when you've been by yourself for so long, and you dance to the beat of your own drum.
Right.
Now, I do have children. I have two grown men that I've raised successfully with the help of their fathers. Okay. So, but as far as cohabitating in the house together, and I can't go, I want to go to the thrift store to go shopping, or I want to go to Saks shopping, someone to tell me that I can't go. Or if I want to go out with my homegirls and my husband or whoever say I want to, I've never had that issue. So being a red flag, I think I can compromise. I think I can adjust to marriage or relationships. I feel like I can. But when you're looking for someone, and like you asked, have I ever been married? With that coming to your mind, say, oh Lord,
no, because you haven't said you haven't been married, because there's a couple things that Deno, well, you can't talk about it because you've been married for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. This is between me and you right now. We're going to talk, me and you going to talk about this.
All right.
I'll be on a commercial break.
Yeah. Deno, go get some more coffee.
But
I'm gonna go.
So if you, I'm talking to you and you say you married with 2 kids, right? There's a couple things that I look at. Number one is if you're taking care of yourself, if you were taken care of, if you have a good job, right? Do you have your own house and income? Well, I would look at you and say probably that you was a busy woman. So I'm not gonna hold that against you. Right. But if you're 50 with 2 kids and you still trying to make it and some other stuff, I'm like, okay, either she got divorced or some guy that hurt her. And now I'm gonna have to deal with that struggle. Now that may be wrong of me, but that's the way I will look at it for me, because to me that's a red flag. Because at 50, if you don't have your own place and you don't have money, or you're not financially able to take care of yourself and do the things that you would want me to do if I became your husband, right? I'm going to say to myself, like, do I really want to take on that project?
So yeah, hold on.
So let's pose an interesting question.
Hold on. Okay, so let me just say this. Just people are going to be, depending on where they are in life, people are going to be just making it, or sometimes there's phases. Sometimes people go through things. As far, let's say I'm in a financial situation, I just not meet you. That doesn't mean I've always been in that financial situation. Okay. So I think definitely, getting to know the person first to find out, hey, why are you in this situation? Talking to somebody to be able to tell you, oh no, she don't know how to count pennies.
But let me ask you this question now, because I hear what you're saying.
However, go. Comma, period, semicolon.
Here comes some foolishness.
No, it's the truth.
Okay.
Do the women give the man in his 50s the same latitude?
Ooh, let me turn on that one. 50. Well, yeah, you would. A woman would. A woman would. So let me just say this. There are dating apps out there. There's a million ways for people to meet and get to talking to each other. And unfortunately, well, it might be fortunate, but people are talking to each other now. People are looking you up on the internet. People finding out who you know. They're not going to ask you, but they're going to ask, oh, he can to, or he linked in with such and such. I'm going to call that person. Hey, tell me what you know about Joe. Girl, Joe is ooh. What's that all about? But anyway, that's what's going to happen. So there's ways to really find out about some person. And once
and you find out that that's his situation.
That's true.
Right.
Okay, but let me throw this in.
Go ahead, Deno.
Oh, that's from the married man.
Yeah, because I'm the experienced one here. I'm the one with all the knowledge here. And I'm older than both of y'all.
So, online, y'all. This is good.
So listen here. Should you just, when you meet somebody, what happened to the old-fashioned thing of just getting to know them without doing all that research? Just one-on-one. Like,
have you seen Snapped?
Oh, my wife records that. Writes notes.
Have you seen For My Man?
But I think we've gotten away from just meeting people and knowing people for who they are and trying it that way. We got to scroll them, look at their social media, look at their LinkedIn, all this kind of stuff. And maybe that gives you some good information. But I'm just thinking, just meet a person where they at.
That's good for back then. But we're in a new age now. And some people still do it. Not to say that it's gone, but the percentage is no.
But you see how long that answer got, Deno? She was really quick when it came to the man. But when it came to the women. But when it came to over here, the whole perspective changed. Double standards. we're held to a different standard than y'all want us to hold you to. But at 50,
Okay.
you got to be, you need to be in a situation. If I'm where, if God can bless me and I'm good, right?
Right.
You had nothing to do with none of what I had. Nothing.
I see where this going.
Everybody know where this going. Why would I want to bring you in if you're struggling, and vice versa?
Okay. Well, this is
Your
the
struggle
issue.
because you like her.
Her struggle both before me is not my problem. I understand she had it, but that has nothing to do with me.
But
So
you
hold
like
on.
her.
So
She
hold on.
look good.
So hold
She
on.
good people.
Un momento, por favor. So
Joker, my computer said. She said, "Hold on, just a minute."
Hey man, look up what she just said. 'Cause if she called me
un
a name,
momento, por favor.
if she called me a name, I know
No,
something.
she just told you
Look
to
at
So are you saying that for you to meet a woman, she has to be a 10 tip top shape, no drama, no issues?
Did I say that?
That's what it sound like to me. That would sound like you.
The translation, but here's the thing.
I know it's two sets
So,
of men ears, but I ain't hear
So
that.
at what level? At what level
Uh-huh.
of drama or not together is too much?
I don't care about that. I didn't even say anything about drum. I don't know where that came
Okay,
from.
well we're gonna add drama later, but not having it together. At what level is that?
What for me, like I said, right at 50, if you're coming into my life, I would like for you to have a steady job, okay, with your own personal 401k, right, and a place to stay,
Right.
okay, and your own car.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, as long as you got those things where you're taking care of yourself,
Okay.
right? Because this is the way, and I'm not saying every woman like this, Deno. I'm not saying Jackie, but when a lot of men like my age over 50, right, and you've been through a divorce, let's just keep it real, and you rebuilt yourself, you know, from the top to the bottom, right, and from the bottom to the top, and the woman that you meet was nowhere around. If you've been taken through the mud already, who wants to put somebody in a situation where at the end of the day that she can take half, and now I'm 55.
Right.
So I don't have time to try to do this all over again. So I have to be smarter in the choice. And I'm not saying that a woman who went through something is not a good woman and she may ride with me, but now you're an investment. So I have to invest smartly. And that may not be the cup of tea for me, maybe for somebody else.
I feel like now I got to do my Gayle King impersonation at the R. Kelly interview.
Go ahead.
Joseph. that woman that you met now, she didn't do any of those things, you know. So you got to give her a little bit of a chance and grace. Yeah.
Why?
You should.
Why?
Because she might be the one for you. But now you've put all these things up there blocking it, and
that's okay.
you might miss out on a good woman.
Absolutely.
But likewise, women need to do the same thing.
Thank you.
They've been hurt by a dude, and so they go, I don't fool with dudes.
No, but see,
don't put that block up.
Let me say this. I'm not going by her past or what somebody hurt her by. I'm going by what I see, that if I am with her, what I'm going to have to do.
Okay.
And what's the responsibility?
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. Those are things that you can see.
Yeah.
You got a job, got a car, got a house, got a 401k, right? Let's talk about the things you don't see.
Here we go.
Let's talk about that credit report.
Okay.
All them credit cards to the max. She can barely keep that car, that job. Well, she got the job, but she can barely keep that car, barely keep the lights open.
Right.
Can't get her nails done, can't do none of that because all of
She's maxed out.
She's appearance, she got it.
Right.
You get with her. And you go across that kitchen table and you see all of these past due. You see all of this stuff. Her finances is toe up from the floor up.
She got a problem.
She got a problem, but you can't see that. So
No, you can't after dating for a while.
after, but that's the thing. You have to give it a chance. Now, you like her. She hid it from you for a minute.
She got to go.
She hid it. You like her though. Joe, you mean to tell me you want to be like, hey, let's sit down and look at your finance, babe. You need to get you a job. Think about $17 an hour, extra job.
I'm not gonna say that.
Let me show you how you can get out of
Y'all
this.
on some y'all. What are y'all?
Jackie, I'm not
Wait
gonna
a
say
minute.
that.
What you gonna say?
Nothing. But
Does drinking this Joe coffee make
Let the good
drinking this Joe
what
coffee?
is that? Let the door knob hit you.
No,
Wait, the good Lord split you.
wait a minute.
And then when George used to say the doorknob,
Just think about the person. Don't be worried about all that stuff on the table. There may be a legitimate good reason why she's in that situation.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
If she is a good person and y'all have likeness of mindset, we can work that out.
People can.
Let me
Not
explain
me.
something to y'all. Let me put
Not
y'all
me.
on game
Right,
right
put
quick.
me on game, sir.
See, in the Western culture, we marry for love and what they materially
That's
got.
what they say.
If you go across the water over in them Eastern cultures, two fathers get together, one bring his son, one bring his daughter, and they say, y'all gonna marry. They don't look at what they got. They don't even know each other, but they say, y'all gonna marry. And then they go into this thing knowing that, okay, we fixing to make a commitment from a family structure to make this work. And then I'm gonna tell you, when they fall in love when they start realizing that he is doing his part and accepting and allowing me to be me, and she is doing her part and accepting. And then they fall in love with that commitment.
Right.
They don't be care about what's on the table. We
No,
put too much emphasis on that.
no.
Find you somebody that has a likeness of mindset. That's what
I agree with the married guy.
I agree with what you're saying, but that has to be in the person that wants to do that.
True.
Right. I'm me. It has nothing to do with my past. It's just me where I am now. Right. I have two daughters. Right. And what I've done for them. There is no woman in my life right now that I'm doing this for. You see what I'm saying? So
Stop.
got to open them right there, go.
Hey, Jackie. But, you got to have the car.
All right.
But no,
Know what you
here's the
see.
thing for me. What I built now, I built for them. So I can't allow anybody, I won't allow anything to take that away. Now, for me, I need somebody who's going to add to that. If I decide that I got enough disposable income to help you out and I want to do that, that's my choice.
Right.
I'm just saying for me, if I see these things, the pretty stuff that we can work out and find love, that's all well fine and dandy. I'm not knocking what you're saying, Deno. I'm with you.
I know where that camera at.
I think that's a beautiful thing. But for me, where I am right now, like next month I'll be 56 years old. I don't want to go through all of that knowing that there's a possibility that I need to start taking care of, because that's a lot of stress that is even on me now. Because now if I'm your man, I'm going to take care of you, right? I have to like you enough. Like what you're saying, Dino, if I like her enough to want to take care of you in the dating phase, I'm probably not going to want to do that.
Okay, so let me ask a question here.
Sure.
Do you think that most people go into marriage being more concerned about what the other person may take from them as opposed to what the other person may add to them?
I think people go into what they're going to add to them. I agree with you on that.
No, I think most people go into a dating relationship or a marriage situation being more concerned about what might I lose if this doesn't work.
I think men don't.
Well, when you say that, what level?
About what you might lose.
But what level? Because it's a lot of men that, people are getting married at all types of ages and stages now. So it depends. I'm not worried about nobody taking nothing. I want you to take some off me. But at the end of the day, if you are a millionaire, if you are established like you are, of course, you guys may have something to think, you know what? I need to think about what I have to lose. But everybody doesn't think that way. A lot of people go into it thinking, "Ooh, this mortgage killing me. I need me a husband. I need me a wife. We need to come split this. We need to come together so we both can grow."
I don't mind growing. Here's the thing.
But see, Joe thinking, no, you already had the house when I got there. Why I got to get that mortgage now? You already had the house.
At this point,
you 12 years in.
At this point, I would say at this point,
you go, girl.
If the things that you see, like for instance, I have a house, you have a house. So now together we have two houses.
Right.
We have two houses.
Right.
So now we come together and let's look at our assets and what we can do
to
grow together.
Right. And
that sound good. Y'all
It
doing real cute
does.
for the radio.
You're talking from a perspective for you being married to your wife for 32 years, right?
Yep, 35.
35 years.
Yeah.
So you grew with your wife, right? Y'all built together, right? And I get that. But I think people over 45 and 50, we have to think a tad bit different, right? You have to think, because you can meet somebody where they are. I don't mind meeting. And let me be clear. I don't mind building with you if I know you're capable of doing, if I can see after the dating phase what we're doing and seeing that you're working your way out of it, right? That's what dating is all about.
That's right.
But when you look at that table and you meet her, she's beautiful, she got everything going on. and she's constantly maybe complaining or not doing the things she needs to do herself, that's a red flag to me. As a man, do I want to take on that? Because now, if I start to date you, of course, I'm expected to help you with that. Do I want to do that? Regardless of how much I like you and love you, if I don't help you with those bills, you're not going to like and love me very much.
No.
Okay?
If you don't want to.
No. But no, I'm saying, but you with a man, right? And he decided to say he want to marry you or he want to get with you. He's spending all that time. You spending time with him. At some point, if he see you over there struggling, right,
and don't offer nothing,
right, or he offered very little, not as much you think he should.
Well, that depends on where he is now. But for the man who offers nothing but advice, that's a problem.
Girl, if I was you,
what you need to do,
right?
So let me ask this. So we talk about red flags for men. What are the red flags for women? What's the red flag for you?
Oh gosh.
What makes you want to turn and run when you see? Is it raggedy car, bad credit?
I think for women, it's appearance. Your appearance means your appearance means a lot because
I can look at it kind of way I want to.
I don't know why you speaking.
People don't understand, and this for men and for women.
Yeah,
we see you first before we hear you. So the attraction is the sight first. Okay. I saw you across the room. Did you see how he looked? The swag. That's what's going to attract the first thing.
Okay.
The next thing is what comes out of your mouth, your intellect. If you can't hold a conversation at 50, if you cannot hold a coherent conversation, you won't even get the phone number. After that, then we're going to get to learning because that's going to be the initial.
Now, I want you to think about maybe perhaps an incoherent conversation that you had because I want to hear what that story was like. But I'll tell you something other people tell me they look at how dudes treat, like if they're at a restaurant, how does the dude treat the wait staff? Like if he's nice and calm and cool with the wait staff, they go, he a kind person. How do they treat people that are in a service mode for them? A lot of people say they look at that. Well, I read that a lot of people say they look at that, but what's the crazy conversation?
I had a conversation one time, and I hope this person ain't watching. But
share the video to him, y'all. Ladies, if you know, share it to him. Your girlfriend, tell her to share that video.
So one of the conversations I've had, and it's been a long time ago, it's always stuck with me. One day I was at home cooking spaghetti. I'm browning the ground beef. There's a Prego bottle right there. The noodles about to go into the boiling water. And he walks up and says, "You cooking spaghetti?"
Yeah.
Now, for me, that's obvious, right? That's right. Oh. So instead of saying, "Hey, you cooking spaghetti?" I was expected to answer that question. Are you cooking spaghetti?
How long you had today?
We ain't gonna get into all that. But it was a while. I mean, but it's and that's just one that always stuck with me. I had plenty with lots of problems.
That's because he just didn't pick up on the obvious.
No, he didn't pick up on the obvious. He didn't want spaghetti.
Is that what?
That's what it was.
And this, we ain't got to get. What's the rating on this show? PG, F13. Where we at?
Let's keep it G.
It's Deno rated. Go
okay,
ahead.
so there's some dudes that ain't eating your spaghetti, and you know why. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's not talk about the spaghetti. Maybe I should have brought no spaghetti because I know how y'all men are with spaghetti.
Mamas have told us
about this spaghetti. Yeah, I done heard about it.
You gonna be able to crowing at the rooster?
But you got people that laugh at him.
Don't eat no spaghetti on that good house.
Yeah.
Look, you eat, if she gonna cook Italian, you eat Alfredo.
But people have to understand, women are to a point, we are emotional creatures.
True.
We do like to talk. We do like to have the feedback. And the feedback needs to let us know that you heard what we're saying.
I did have to learn that. That's something
you
I have to learn. Yeah.
Even if you faking the funk, just don't come back with something that just totally let me know you didn't hear nothing I said. That's a total argument right there, because now the woman's feelings are hurt, and now guess what? She feels like you don't really care about her because you're not listening.
Can y'all just shorten them things y'all saying just a little bit?
No way.
Look,
No
I don't
cliff
need that
notes.
version. Just give me
No cliff notes.
the microwave version.
No cliff notes. Sorry.
Because I'm gonna miss something in the details. Like that story get long. Like, see, I was at work today, and as soon as I came in and got my coffee and sat down at my desk, then Shaquita came by there, and she was talking to me about. And all you really want to tell me is that your supervisor made you mad.
That's true, but you need to know who Shaquita was. A Shaquita.
Yeah,
You need to know. You need to know who Shaquita is, and if you don't know who Shaquita is, you need to say, "Who is Shaquita?"
Girl, I ain't got that kind of time. But see, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cook some spaghetti. You go ahead with that. I'll cook the spaghetti.
But when I was married, right? You know, one of the things I think that probably drove my ex crazy was, like you said, the listening component of me. Because even though I'm stubborn, right, and I have my ways, I did not know how to listen with the intent to hear. I listen with the intent to defend.
Respond.
Right.
Not listening to understand.
And that was a big red flag after the divorce for me, because she told it to me. But when somebody that you're married to, you're married to them, and I guess you kind of like overlook, because you always the expectation, you assume that they're never going anywhere.
Say more about that, Joseph. I want you to bring that out more.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
Did you put on your glasses?
Because he wanted to start recording here. But no, I think
I'm in my doctor mode.
But seriously, because I think, you know, when you go through a divorce, right, you look back at the things, right, that you could have done right. Because a marriage is two people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So both parties did wrong, but I can only be accountable for what I did. I would never talk bad about my ex, right? Because whatever happened between us, we both created, and how that ended, that's between me and her. But I can tell people what I know that I could have done better. You know what I mean? And so one of the things that I did not do, I didn't listen very well. And that was a big fault of mine. I mean, my ex-wife, she was one of the ones that I always talk about. She said, let's go to counseling. People heard me say that. I said, no. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to me being accountable now, one thing I would say for me that I have grown at an old age, and 2020 hindsight, Monday morning quarterback, is accountability. And being more upfront. Because one thing I think I did in my marriage was the stuff that I spoke was to defend, but I didn't speak what it needed to be to nurture the marriage, but also lead her and guide her to what I wanted her to see in me.
I think Joe can go back and fix this.
Oh, hell no.
If you don't mind me asking,
Sure.
In front of everybody, how long were you married?
I was married for 7 years.
7. Okay,
That's
lucky number 7.
Yeah.
He can go back and fix that.
No, bro. No. Deno, don't even put that in either.
Honestly, I hear Joe fixing himself, not necessarily the relationship.
Yes, you know, don't.
I like the way you did
don't
that.
anybody
Right
now. I want to be very.
You spoke the truth and you kept it open for you and Joe.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
I like the way you did that. That was nice. Yeah.
That's right, baby. That's right.
You did that good.
I'm quite sure my ex-wife, she's all happy doing that thing. You know, what happened between me and my ex-wife? We could never get back together, right? And I the piece that's in there, I said never, right? That's a done deal. But she's a great person. But again, like I said, I am taking full accountability for what I could have done better in that marriage. Because, man, one thing we don't talk about, you know, it's a maturity. You have to mature. People may hear me say what I said at the beginning of the show, right? But that's just my preference.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just who I am as a person. That had nothing to do with her or what I've been through. But now that I know how hard I had to work to get what I'm doing, you have to have somebody on your team that understands that too.
Absolutely.
Right? When you're dating women, or you actually tell me about this with men, you want somebody who gets it, and you don't have to tell them, right?
Oh my God, you want that in the workplace.
But you know, but think about what I'm saying, y'all. Women want us to lead, but you know, do you not want a woman to lead too? Leading, but not
depends on what we're doing.
But hold on, okay, but let me say this here.
So we're gonna talk about that.
When I say leading for me, is protecting us. Not leading with your pockets, not leading trying to tell, you know, and do things. But what I'm saying is, when I'm saying that we're going to do, like, baby, we don't need to do that. Baby, let's do it this way, right? Because now I know you're looking out for our betterment of what you want to grow with me. If I'm constantly dating you and I see that I'm doing all this other stuff, and this is just a pet peeve of mine, because then I'm going to get some of your pet peeves too.
I ain't got none.
Smart man. But I
But I
got
can say
this.
out
This
loud.
is one for me. If we've been on a date more than 3 times, and you never reached for the bill, or you never reached to pay the tip, right? I'll try to. Not that I will allow you to. At this stage of my life, right? You're showing me who you are as a person. For me, that's just for me, right?
Okay.
And I give you to that 4th try. But if you haven't tried to do anything within those 4 days, that would be nice to me, and I'm just on giving in, I'm probably not going to be giving too much more energy, because now you're looking to me. What is it in this for me? You only? I'm a prize too now.
That's true.
Right?
Okay, but
Sure.
chivalry, I think, this is me, I'm old school. I think chivalry still needs to be alive, but there's an offset. So y'all go out, she never pick up the bill, she never do this, but she bring you over cookies, not spaghetti.
I'm okay with it, but this shows something.
But yeah, she go, hey,
Yeah.
we went out to dinner last week. I really enjoyed it. Why don't you come by the house? I'm gonna cook for you. Is that
That's
that
cool. No, like I said, as long as she did something
Okay, all
to
right.
show that she likes me,
Okay.
she wants to grow with me.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. He pulled himself out of that
No,
one,
no,
y'all.
no. Particularly, it's not about that you have to do something, but I think when you're dating,
Yeah.
I have to know that you like me too.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
that's an
You know
important
what I mean?
fact.
Okay. Because I was like, maybe she can't afford. That goes back to what you can see versus what you don't see.
Right.
Most of the time, a lot of women, especially 50, that's 1976 and below, sometimes the woman does not want to let that man know the issues that they have that they can't see, because it may scare that man away. Okay. So we go out on 4 dates. Man, I'm checking my checking account to see if everything cleared. However, I don't have the money to fit the bill for both of us, but I can cook you, like you said, I can go home and not cook spaghetti,
Thank you.
lasagna,
Thank you.
lasagna.
Alfredo
And-
sauce, white sauce,
Yes,
sauce only.
absolutely. Chicken lasagna. And say, hey, Joe, I was thinking about you. I wanted to, hey, I had something left over. That way you don't have to spend your money, go out to lunch, blah, 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 blah. Letting you know. But at the same time, I'm letting you know I like you, but I feel better because I'm not able to pick up any dates that we're going to. Even if I first date at McDonald's,
Right.
I ain't got it.
Right.
I can't stand it.
But I want people, because I know some people gonna think that for me it's about the money, and it's not.
No, it's
Right.
not. It's not.
For
I
me,
get it.
it's about. It's truthfully, it's not about the money. No, it's not. It's not about the money. I can take care of myself. So, Josephine, whatever you want to call me, right?
Not Josephine.
But it's not about the money. But I think, as moving forward, and you tell me this, you want somebody who cares,
Right.
right?
Yep.
You want somebody know that they love you for you, and not just the financial piece of it. Financial
right.
piece is a very small piece of a relationship.
That's true.
Right. But the financial piece can become very big if it's not known at some point in time within a relationship.
Right.
So I always say now, even at this stage of my life where I'm dating someone, if I start to like you, I'm going to have the financial conversation with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Where are you financially? Meaning you ain't got to tell me your thing, but are you in debt? Right? Is your credit score okay? If you can't have that conversation with me, I understand it, but we probably can't go any further because I'll be willing to open up my side to you because what we can't do. And Deno,
talk to me.
Aren't we tired of finding out when you're dating, you be with somebody secrets? Being bamboozled, there's something they didn't tell you. Then when you get with them, right? You didn't put this time in, whether it's the man or the woman. Now,
but that's actually, and I'm glad you said that. That's just like going to a therapist. Let's say you go to a therapist and you're trying to find the right fit, and you have secrets that you don't want to share with everybody. So you go to all of these different therapists, you never find the right fit. But now each therapist know all your deep dark secrets.
Right.
So in a relationship, at what point do you get to at what point do you say, okay, I'm ready to tell him that I'm ready to take my shoe off and I got 7 toes. I've been hiding them this long. Or at this point, I'm ready to tell him that I just filed bankruptcy, or I'm trying to rebuild myself. That's not first date conversation talk.
I don't think so. Go ahead, Deno.
Not even second or third.
Y'all are making me feel old. Because what happened to just trusting your intuition about that person? And so I believe in the law of attraction. So if I'm looking for a good person and I'm constantly thinking I'm going to get a good person, I'm constantly thinking I want a good person, I'm going to get a good person. And if somebody comes along that's not, it's going to reveal itself naturally through something.
True. That's true.
The question becomes, am I looking, let me see the right way to say it. I trust me. And therefore, I don't have to depend on trying to trust you when we date, because I trust me, because I know that my instinct, my intuition, my premonition, all that is going to let me know.
I agree with you.
If I've been looking for a good person, I've been saying I want just a good person, it's going to let me know. Nah, she ain't the one.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's the one right there.
Right.
And so it really comes down to sometimes, and this is a very transparent moment, sometimes we think we're not trusting the other person, but in actuality, we're not trusting yourself.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I agree with what you're saying.
Comments Deno Posey here and his alone do not reflect any other entity that he's associated with, but he is a genius. Okay, go ahead.
But you know, when we're talking about this, y'all can chime in online, right? I think this is a very important conversation, especially when it comes to dating and stuff like that, because there are so many people online, Deno and Jackie, that give you a quick answer, right? And I think everybody is different when it comes to what dating and love and what you're actually looking for. I don't think that one shoe fits all. I agree with you with the positivity, Deno. I'm absolutely with that. But if you're having the conversation, somebody asks me directly what I'm looking for, right?
Yeah.
And that's the conversation I'm having today.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to tell you, and it may not sound good to you, right? It may not come across, because some people are like, well,
That's fact.
he feels like this, he's looking like this. Yes, but that's not saying that that's the only thing that I am, because I could care less about a woman's money. But my whole thing is, if I'm with you and you are struggling, and I decide to be with you, before we decide to go across and get married, I'm going to make sure that we got everything for you taken care of. I'm going to make sure that your finances in a better place, because at the end of the day, if it works, if it doesn't work, I will always, if I'm dating you and you're my woman, this is why I promise anybody, I'm going to leave you better than I found you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
You heard that.
But
Scoot your chair on over there. Scoot on over there.
But no,
you're going to get better off.
but the thing is, right, I think any man, right, if you're going to spend time with a woman, especially, you know, over 45, 50, that's what we're talking about here, it's my responsibility, right, to leave you better than I found you, or don't mess with you at all, right? And that's a choice that every man has to make for himself, whether they're going to deal with a woman, regardless of why they're not. May not like the way she look, may not like the way she smell, not the way she talk, it doesn't matter, but that's his choice. But if you decide to take her on, it is my responsibility to take care of you, right? And be honest to you and tell you the truth. Now, the truth may not be what you want to hear from me, but for me to be the man that I need to be to you, you need to understand my truth, and I need to understand your truth.
Absolutely.
At what point in the dating process are these first date conversations, third date conversations,
It's not even a
6
conversation
months?
for me.
When do these conversations come up? Because that seems a bit aggressive right out the box.
No,
I'm gonna tell you this
I
story.
don't think it's a conversation.
I literally, I could call names and then y'all would know people I'm talking, but I ain't gonna do that. So years ago, she's a call. Years ago, I called a friend of mine. I said, "Hey, there's a very prominent single woman here in town that you should meet. A group of us are having dinner. You should come meet them." And so that my guy friend came, and when this lady got available, she came and showed up, and she sat down, and we sat them across from each other, and everything was cool. And he immediately started asking her about her long-term goals. Did she want kids? Did she believe in spending money on dates and all this? And I watched this woman go from being very excited to meet somebody to
her face just
I got to go.
Drop.
I got to go.
I don't have this conversation, Deno. I watch and observe, right? Because like you said, what's for me is for me, right? I believe in positivity. And I believe that a woman that's in front of me, right, you're going to see there's things that I want, there's candy that I want, and then there's things that God sent to me, right? My eyes going to tell me to go after
Tastes
that.
like candy.
Right? Exactly.
And feel it when she, oh.
Is he twerking?
Trying to in the chat.
He was twerking.
Y'all.
I will.
But
35 in, that's what got it. That's work.
That's what got your wife.
I think that's what did it. That's what did it.
Anyhow, Joseph.
But I totally agree. It's definitely levels to dating now.
Sure.
The sites that they have, the dating sites, they have really taken it to a totally different level. I have come to find, even on the dating sites, there are so many women looking for Mr. Right.
I'm scared of dating sites.
Let me tell you, and they think that on the dating site, that this man, just because he said he's on there, number one, that he must be looking to settle down. That is not 100. That's not even 70% true.
So you try the dating site?
I am on. I've never dated anybody. Or why you looking at me like that? I mean, I got a profile.
He trying to figure out what your profile is. That's that look. I know. I speak fluent man talk.
But seriously, I've never dated. I've never taken a date off of one because, first of all, it's time consuming. It is so many men on there. It's so many women. It is, I mean, it's just unbelievable. But I do know people who are on the sites who have dated. Some have gotten married, some haven't. But for the most part, I'm real fearful for mostly the women, because a lot of the men are just not looking to settle down. But a lot of the women.
How do a woman in her 50s meet a man?
They come on the Joe Lockett show. Woo!
Don't put your profile out there. Phone number, all that.
That's what they do.
Now everybody knows she's single. You're going to have to inbox to it now, right?
That was perfect. Come on to Joe Lockett show.
That's how you do that.
I love it.
I mean, to be honest with you,
Sure.
In my profession, my daytime profession, go to a lot of events. You know, a lot of women in their 50s. They're not really clubbing, you know, back in your 20s and 30s, you can meet somebody any weekend,
right.
But really just going to events. And then also like what Deno said, you know, it's normally, hey, you know, look, married folks feel sorry for single folks. Hey, Jackie, I got somebody I want you to meet. Come over to my house. We friends some kids. And
usually ain't the right person. This is usually not the right people.
And that's how it is. It's normally, hey, I like your cousin. It's at this age, you're more vocal and not passive. We're just not passive anymore. So
I believe this, and I did some research before the show today about dating over 50, right? Y'all got a whole tough time. And I'm gonna tell you why. Older men dating, they want to marry, you know, 64% of the men marry younger.
Yep.
Right. And women over 50, they want to marry someone their age.
It's not gonna happen.
Right. So the men in their age bracket, right, want somebody younger. They're not there. And this ain't Joe I can speak in this. These are statistics. They want something younger. They're going to marry younger. So you're trying to get a man, you're trying to get me, but I want something that maybe 5 or 10 years younger than you. So
or more.
Well, maybe some people want more, but yeah, some people want more. But it's tough for a woman that has her life together, but looking for a partner, because a lot of times the men that you want are not looking for you. Would you find that you would say that to be true?
I'm gonna coin a new phrase. We're gonna call those men that look for younger. We're gonna call them Belichicks.
Okay, Belichick.
You know the culture. Them Belichicks.
Okay, so most people who know me, they know I say all the time, "Oh no," because I know I'm 50, and I know that train of thought. So I think women in their 50s should change their mindset to be as if you're 50, you may be looking for someone at 30. So at 50, you need to leave that 50-year-old man alone as far as your wants and think about somebody 60. It's just 10 years. 65, because I guarantee you that 60, 65 will be attracted to them if the woman has taken care of themselves.
That's a clip right there. That's a clip.
So hold on. So
60, 65.
But you wouldn't consider going down the other side of that line to 45?
Man, I
40?
ain't got time for that. Well, maybe 45. Maybe. But beyond under 45,
See, I think women ought to flip the game just like men do. If I'm 50
But if
and
they
I'm looking for a
flipping it, they should
30-year-old,
go up
then you
because-
should be 50. You get you a
I just
30-year-old too. So, look, that boy mama ain't told him
Deno,
about that
how old
spaghetti.
are
You can
you?
get him to eat it.
Deno, how old are you?
I'm 62.
There you go, right there. Look at Deno.
What that?
Deno, fine as wine.
Yeah.
Fine as cat
Girl,
hair.
keep talking. Keep talking.
You think you're gonna make a drastic change? You about to be what, 50, 56?
56.
Do you think in 10 years you're gonna make a drastic change that you're not gonna look the same?
Are you trying to say I look good?
Oh gosh, yes.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. This I mean, really did. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. So when they say age is nothing but a number, sure it is. However, women at 50 years old, you need to start thinking about at 60, 65. You may not have all the drama or the issues. At 60, 65, guess what? You headed toward retirement.
So let me ask you a question. Are you looking at 60?
I've looked at 60.
You've dated 60?
No.
Why?
Because not the opportunity. Not the opportunity.
Straight into the camera.
Wow.
Everybody down at the home. She's ready for you. Look, that hand is
Deno.
When you get the check in the mailbox, say Social Security check.
Somebody got a fan.
Jack is ready for you right here.
We're gonna bring a
But
fan
don't
up
let
here
your
next time.
children know you finna date Jack. Look, his children ain't gonna let him date you. You cute.
Oh, yeah.
Get all my
Yeah.
daddy.
I think, yeah. Oh, yeah.
His children ain't gonna let him date you.
Deno, before we get out of here, man, I want to ask you a question. What constitutes for a man to have a there's two questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
To have a long marriage. And the second question is this here. How I want to put this. Is it tougher to make your wife laugh or to make her happy?
That's good.
So I'm gonna answer the second question first. It ain't my responsibility to make anybody happy. That comes from them.
Okay.
It's my responsibility to be in that environment and share that happiness with them. But I can't make nobody happy. What was the first question?
The first question was what did I say?
The longevity.
Yeah, longevity.
Like you just gotta. Number one, you gotta have a mindset that we in this thing. Like a lot of in America, we go into it thinking. Like we go into the house wanting to see where the back door at first.
Right.
Like, okay, because I might have to get out of here. So show me. and you might have go into that house thinking, ain't no back door in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no exit here. Now, what does that mean? Obviously, sometimes you got to exit. So you might have to kick a window hole out or something. But what that means to me is like, I ain't going to be perfect every day. And so I can't expect her to be perfect every day.
That's true.
And a lot of times I think marriages fail because we sweat the small stuff. They didn't need a cap on the toothpaste. They didn't
Let the seat down.
let the seat down or whatever, like the small stuff. And then most of the stuff you fight about, if you're fighting about it year after year after year, then that's a problem. But if you can't remember what the last argument was about, let it go. Let it go. Look, go to your neutral corner, be mad for a day or two, and then be done. But
Yeah.
I just try to have a spirit of forgiveness. Like I ain't perfect. I don't expect her to be perfect. Some days she's gonna get on my nerve. I'm sure there's days I'm on her nerve, period. Like, yeah, it's probably gonna be the day. In fact, I already said before I left, I was like, we probably gonna cuss each other out later on the day.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. But then we're gonna move on past that.
That's a lovely thing. Jackie, for you, before we get up out of here, what are you looking for in a man?
Oh gosh.
Hey.
Look over there.
Okay, so it's
She ain't look right yet. Oh,
He
she
got-
look right. She look right.
He got muscles.
two things. I understand everything that you said as far as a woman, the things that I can see. I don't want to have to take care of anybody. That's number one. I think bringing coming together is always a plus, but you have to have something to bring to the table in order for us to build. Secondly, well, that's part of it, but first you got to know God. You got to know God. I ain't talking about praying over your food. You got to know who He is. You have to have a relationship.
Lord bless this spaghetti. Don't let it do nothing to me.
I don't be praying over the spaghetti. We praying over spaghetti. And thirdly, if you can't tell already, I'm silly. I don't want no stuck up bored man that we can't go have fun. We can't laugh. We can't, prank each other, that sort of thing.
I laugh all the
time.
I'm laughing right now.
I'm just saying, the things I could have known your son watching, but bro, I'm trying to talk to his mom, just So if you see the lady sitting on the sofa, just say what's up.
Hey man.
Hey Josh, that's Joe.
How you doing, Josh? Just say.
He'll be down for spaghetti dinner on Friday.
I'm cooking spaghetti.
And on that note, Jackie, I always act like I guess before you leave about here. Let's bring it back around. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys follow and subscribe to of course, Coffee and Conversation where you're watching it right now. Deno, how can they subscribe to you?
Listen, go follow me on comedian Deno Posey on Instagram and Facebook. Look, you can book me for family reunions, civic events. I only do clean comedy, so you ain't got to worry about me doing no dirty, whatever. You can also check me out on my YouTube channel. I got one name, Deno Posey. So if you put that in on any of them platforms, I'm gonna pop up.
And Jackie, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Jackie French, the host. You go on there, not many posts, but this will be on there today. Just, hit me up. I am a host, MC. I can do pretty much any big events, small events. It's just promise to have a good time.
Go ahead, Deno.
So Jackie reached out and was like, hey, I want to get into this hosting thing. Tell me how to do. I was like, you do know that's my job, right? So I'm like, you fixing to get in to compete with the field with me. But here's the beautiful thing. Sharing information that you have doesn't negate. So I was like, I'm going to tell you everything I know about it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's going to be there for her and it may not be there for me. So share your stuff, people. Don't be all selfish about that. Joe shared his platform with us. Joe, where you going to be next? Where can we follow you?
Right here next Wednesday. But one thing I've noticed, have you noticed this about him? That he was the calm between me and you? Because he was, he was more on just let it be and figure it out. Yeah. You and I was on particulars. And that's the difference when you're happily married than when you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's right. But I want y'all to go back and watch the show, right? Stable ground makes you, you know what I'm saying, calm.
Yeah.
If you're on unshaky grounds, you're always going to have a guard up. Yeah. Right.
Right.
And so, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this talk about, just relationships. It's summertime. We're trying to have fun. I know y'all trying to find your boo out there, but women have been coming at me saying, how can they find a good man? And men been saying, how can they find a good woman? So hopefully this relationship show today helped them out a little bit. And Jackie she may be single.
That's if her credit score right. she ain't got no debt. She might be off the table this evening.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Get back to the rest of your day. And you know how your boy feel about you, right? Have a cup of coffee and what? I love you.